Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Call Layim Lai, Habashim Al Shai, Bashim Al Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the Apostle of GMS Rule, teach my child, mom, tell you brothers and sisters out there pushing the truth in all honesty and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect. All right, so we can get up out of here and go home. I just want to talk about persecutions. All right, because the men of the Lord, all right, and their families are going to be persecuted for speaking the truth. All right. Um, all right, this is Second Timothy. Just start at 3 and 10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, and patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai delivered me. All right, so he was delivered out of all the persecutions that he had came about in these places. All right, yea, or yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution. All right, so if we are living opposite of the ways of this world, we're going to be persecuted, all right, by either somebody saying you're weird for doing that, for keeping Sabbath, for not eating pork, all right, for keeping the laws to the best of your ability, all right. You're going to be looked at differently. You're going to be persecuted, all right. But the ultimate persecution, all right, let's get into some of these words. All right, you possibly being killed for this word, all right. So here's the online etymology word for persecution. It says oppression, Salakia, for the holding of a belief or opinion. All right, and we believe, all right, that the men of Great Millstone, all right, who taught this truth to me and all the other brothers that woke up to the fact that the Hebrew Israelites, all right, that the Negro, Latino, the Native American Indians are going to be saved because we are the lowest individuals on this earth as far as finances, as far as how we are treated, as far as you know having things that the other nations have. We can't own any businesses without um, having to pay taxes or be under the rule of our oppressor. All right, of our persecutor, which is the so-called white man. All right, we also believe that through the teachings of the Bible, all right, that every other nation, all right, that is not an Israelite is going into slavery because all the captivities that we've been in under all these other nations. And most definitely Esau Edom is going to be the main individual in captivity. All right. All right. So back to persecution, damage, affliction, suffering. All right. You're going to be followed. You're going to be pursued. You're going to be hunted down. All right. You're going to be proceeded against. You're going to be prosecuted. All right. You're going to have legal actions brought up against you. All right. And for all those things, man, the Lord is going to deliver you. All right. And for all those things, you're going to be delivered. All right. Because that's what's supposed to happen if you're of the elect, man, or if you're not supposed to die. All right. You're going to be delivered. Okay. All right. And let me see what else I got over here. So persecution, all right, Google definition: hostility, ill treatment, especially because of a race or political or religious beliefs, oppression, victimization, maltreatment, ill treatment, mistreatment, abuse, ill usage, discrimination, tyranny, tyrannization, punishment, torment, torture, pogrom. All right, I'm gonna look that up. Witch hunt, red baiting, harassment, hounding, harrying, badgering, teasing, bullying. All right, molestation, persistent annoyance or harassment. All right, and let's see what it says down here. Persecution is the systematic mistreatment of an individual or group by another individual or group. This the most common forms are religious persecution, racism, and political persecution. Though there is naturally some overlap between these terms. All right, so persecution is already systematically in place. All right, through the laws and the ordinances of America and the other nations that follow the democracy of America. All right, um, and it's all to get rid of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right, Agenda 21. All right, Rex 84. All right, um, all these things lead up to martial law and gathering you up and putting you in concentration concentration camps, man. All right, a place where a large number of people, especially political prisoners, all right, or members of persecuted minorities, all right, are deliberately imprisoned in a relative small area with inadequate facilities, sometimes to provide forced labor or to await mass execution. All right, there you go. Persecution goes back to being mass executed. That's probably what's going to happen. All right. The term is strongly associated with several hundred camps established by Nazi Germany. All right, we don't. Who cares? All right, because we know those same camps. All right, have the Issacharites in there now, the so-called Mexicans, man, and all those individuals. All right, that's coming up from New Mexico and South America. All right, they gonna put you in concentration camps too, man. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that's speaking this truth, speaking against the persecutor. All right, let's go into that word, see what it means for persecutor. All right, persecutor, enemy. All right, and the enemy, all right, is the so-called white man. All right. He's the enemy to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He's been the enemy, all right, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians all the way back to Cain and Abel, all right? And when Cain slew Abel, that's when uh it all, the feud, like, all started, all right? All right, but when you get delivered for these people in front of these these judges, and you get put into the hot seat. Basically, if it's your lot to die, you're going to die, but if it's your lot to be delivered, the Lord is going to deliver you. All right, this is Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, man. And the wolves, all right, are all these individuals that's against the truth. All right, the wolves are the individuals that's going to be persecuting you. All right. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, and for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up to take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. All right. So you're gonna have the Lord speak for you and the testimony for his son, Yahweh Shai, all right? When you get brought up to, for persecution, whether it be for in the legal sense, all right, because it's going to happen, or where you got to just be like, hey, look, I'm doing this for the Lord. All right, if you're going to kill me, all right, then do what you got to do. If you're going to torture me, do what you got to do. I am who I said I am on those cameras, all right, and I did the things that were pleasing unto the Lord. And if my body has to be a sacrifice, then that's what it is, all right. And you take that persecution as a man, all right, because if you bitch out in the last minute, man, how you gonna get that crown of life, all right? So we're not supposed to, fear, all right. We're not supposed to be afraid, all right. We're supposed to, be men, all right. Because when just a brief when in the book of Jeremiah, when I can't remember the dude's name, but when he went to smite Jeremiah, uh once Jeremiah got released, man, that dude's name changed, all right, and he wasn't the same anymore, man, all right. That's how these individuals are going to be when they come to smite you, man. All right, when they come to persecute you, man, they're not going to be the same individual because the Lord's going to have it out for them. All right, let me get that account, man. All right, because I'm roughly paraphrasing it. I don't want to butcher it. All right, but just be strong. The Lord's going to deliver you. All right, as He delivered all His other prophets and all of His other men. All right, for speaking the word. All right. Just speak the word, and it doesn't matter what's going to happen to you because at the end, you're going to get that crown of life, and that's what matters at the end of the day, getting that crown. All right, it's in Jeremiah, the 20th chapter. All right, so uh, Jeremiah 20:1. Now Pashur, the son of Imar, the priest, who was also chief governor in the house of Yahweh Shai, heard that Jeremiah prophesied these things. Then Pashur smote him. Then Pashur smote Jeremiah the prophet and put him in the stocks that were in the high gates of Benjamin, which was by the house of Yahweh Shai. And it came to pass on the morrow that Pashur brought forth Jeremiah out of the stocks. Then said Jeremiah unto him, Yahweh Shai have not called thy name Pashur, but Mago Rezabam. I'm messing that up. But that name goes back to terror on every side, man. All right. Magor Misabib. All right. Magor Misabib. All right. It means terror on every side. So after the individual smote Jeremiah, this individual had, demons plaguing him. All right. Terror on every side. However you want to, put that to, look, here you go. There is fear about round about. So this guy was plagued with demons, man, and that's what's gonna happen to these individuals that put their hands on the prophets, man. All right, that go to persecute them, all right? If the Lord has that beef for that individual that has to go through that persecution, just know the Lord's going to deliver that individual, all right? Just like it says in Jeremiah again. Let me go back to Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 19 through 21, all right? It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shemashai, if thou shalt return, then I will bring thee again, and thou shalt stand before me. And if thou take forth the precious from the vial, thou shalt be as my mouth, and let them return unto thee, but return not thou unto them. And I will make thee unto this people a fenced brazen wall, and they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee. All right, there you go. You're going to be a strong wall, all right? And individuals are not going to prevail against you. For I am with thee to save thee and to deliver thee, saith Yahweh Shema Shai, and I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible, all right? So there you go. There you go. For more reasons to not be afraid of the persecution that's going to come, all right? This is Joel 2:21. Fear not, O land. All right, be glad and rejoice, for Yahweh Shema Shai will do great things. All right, so Israel is a people before it's a place. All right, and I know that scripture was speaking specifically about the land. All right. But I wanted to bring that out because the Lord's going to do great things, man. All right. The Lord's going to do great things, miracles, things we've never seen before, and he's going to save his men. All right. So don't worry about the persecution. Don't worry about the things that, people will say that's going to happen to you. Don't worry about the things that people, they think they want to do to you, man. All right. Let me go get this out of the Apocrypha. Then I'm going to close out. All right. This is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse I'm gonna just start at 1. Behold, speak thou unto the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written on in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right. So everything that I just read, the Lord's gonna protect his men. All right. He's gonna deliver his men. All right. That's faithful and true. It's written. All right. It was written. All right. Just as he saved Jeremiah, just as he saved Paul, all right, just as he saved his son, Yahweh Shai, all right, he had mercy on his son, all right. Mercy is grace. Mercy is the saving tool that we all need, all right. All right, verse 3, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. So all those individuals that don't believe on the men of the Lord, pushing his truth, they don't believe the word, the truth of the Bible that's taught from the apostles of Great Millstone on down, all right? If they don't believe it, man, and they want to persecute you in any kind of way, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, because the Lord is going to redeem his elect. If you're doing the work, all right, if you believe and you have trust and you have faith and you putting off the old man and you doing things that are pleasing unto the Lord, he's going to deliver you, man. All right. So with that, I want to say, call Lion Lai. How about Shema Al Shai? About Shem Harakaka Dash? I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS who will teach well. And Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there pushing this work in all honesty and sincerity. Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Ball.